With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. Question says that we have to find domain of log to the base x plus 1 greatest integer function of x minus 1 out of the 4 options. So we have log to the base x plus 1 greatest integer function is in the base x minus 1. Now we know the property of log, which says that if log a b, then it can be written as log b to the natural base divided by log a to the natural base. So by using this property, we can write log x minus 1 to the natural base divided by log x plus 1 greatest integer function to the natural base. Now in order to find the domain of this function, we must know about the denominator, because denominator makes a function defined or not defined. So we know about log function. Log function to the natural base e is defined when x belongs to open interval 0 to infinity. Now this log x function is defined for x belonging to open interval 0 to infinity. So we can also say that log x plus 1 will also be defined when x plus 1 lies from 0 to infinity, because it is plus 1. Or we can say that when x belongs to, if x plus 1 is lying from 0 to infinity, then x will lie from, subtract minus 1 from both the sides. So this will be minus 1 to infinity. So till now we have got that x, that is the domain set, should be from minus 1 to infinity. But since this log function is in the denominator, that means we want it not become 0. Also, we have given greatest integer function value. So let us look for the greatest integer function value in this domain. So greatest integer function value acts in the integer to integer interval. So if we consider the interval minus 1 to 0, the second interval will be from 0 to 1, and then from 1 to 2, then so on. In order to make this denominator not equals to 0, also we don't want this new denominator as a non-defined term. So we have to look for the intervals here, and then we have to discard some of the intervals in which the log of greatest integer function value of x plus 1 is either getting 0 or is getting non-defined. So if we look for the interval when x is belonging to minus 1 to 0, then let's say we denote y with x plus 1 greatest integer value. So if x belongs to minus 1 to 0, then clearly x plus 1 will belongs to 0 to 1. And also we should include 0 somewhere, so we will include it here, and similarly we will include 1 here and 2 here. So if we are including 0 here, so that is x plus 1 include 1. Now x plus 1 belongs to 0 to 1 closed at 1. That means the greatest integer values of all the real numbers that are lying from 0 to 1 will turn to 0, because greatest integer function value changes all the values of real numbers to their nearest integer value. So we can see that y is equals to 0. That means the greatest integer function value for this interval is 0. Now similarly, if we take x in the interval 0 to 1. Then x plus 1 should belongs to 1, 2, 2 closed. That means this y, that is the greatest integer function value, will turn to 1 for this interval. That is, we have x plus 1 greatest integer value is 1. And here it is 0. For the interval, this is the first interval, this is the second interval. Now for the third interval, that is x belongs to 1 to 2. So x plus 1 will belong to 2 to 3, and y that we have, x plus 1 greatest integer value, will turn to 2 because 2 is the nearest lowest integer. So we can see that on a similar basis, we will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now we have to check for the non-defined values of log function. So we know we have got greatest integer function value of x plus 1, 0. That means log 0. So log 0, we know log 0 is not defined. So we have to discard this particular interval from the interval minus 1 to infinity. On the similar basis, we will discard the interval 0 to 1 also, because this interval, in this interval, we are getting that it is equals to 1, that is log 1, and log 1 is 0. So we have to discard this interval also. So interval that we are left with is from 1 to infinity, where the values we are getting are integers 2 to infinity. So the correct option is 1 to infinity. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.